Please state your first and last name and spell your last name for us.
My name is Cody Chandler, Chandler.
Cody, how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
And you're in what grade?
I'm 10th grade.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Chandler Park Academy.
Okay. And tell me, when did you join DYC?
I joined DYC January 2019.
How did you know that you wanted to join?
Well, I first heard about it from my grandmother, and she thought it would be a good idea because I love to sing, just never been really a part of a choir outside of my church. And so when I went to the audition, it was great, and they let me in right there. And so ever since, I've been with DYC for almost 4.5 years.
So did you start in, what's the group that you started in and then you move your way up?
Well, I came before they did that, like before DYC was big, before HT. So I joined like right before we went to HT 2019. So I was just in the regular choir.
Were you on the AG TV show?
Yes, ma'am, the first one.
What was that like?
It was my first performance with DYC. So I was extremely nervous, but we were only there for like 2 days at the time. So it was just like trying to bond with them and, get the feel of performing and, being on a national TV stage. So it was fun and very nerve-wracking, but in the end, it was definitely a great experience.
Wow, what a performance.
Yes.
Your very first one on national television.
Yes.
How did you cope with your nerves and your stress and all that?
Well, we were just backstage and we were kind of just like sitting there just praying, and we were back there for like almost 10 hours. Yes, so we were just back there just doing anything. We were just, icebreakers and all kinds of things to just like help with our nerves, because we were all nervous. It was our first time on a national stage together, so it was just kind of like hoping together and trying to stay prepared. So it was many different things that we did, but we all helped each other through it.
So what do you do to maintain or improve your mental health?
Usually when I'm feeling like stressed or like I just need time to myself, I just take time to myself and do things that I like to do. So a lot of times relieving stress is coming to rehearsal. So when I'm at rehearsal, it just kind of helps me to forget those stresses or things that I'm just like so tired of. Like if I'm just like so overwhelmed with school, coming to rehearsal helps with those things because it just helps me to get my mind off of certain things and to relieve pressure. So usually coming to rehearsal or talking to someone about it, like one of my friends. So.
We all know that young people are really struggling. We had the pandemic and all the things that are going on in the world. If you had a friend that came to you and was like, I'm really struggling with addiction, I want to do this, I want to do that, I can't cope, or they've had thoughts of taking their own lives, what would you say to them? How would you help them?
I would first ask, if they're looking for help, because a lot of people nowadays, they're struggling with addiction and so many different things, but they don't really want help. But I do think that it's very important to get help. So of course I would try to help as much as possible and see what I can do to help them, or who I can find to help that person, because I care so much about many people. So it's just about being able to be there for them. So just whatever I know I can do or what I can do, find someone to help them.
What do you want to do when you graduate?
I do want to go into music. Not sure if it's like musical theater or musical engineering, but definitely want to do something with music.
Well done. Thank you so much.